Man, growing up, I was one of those kids that kind of did like school. School wasn't good to me, and I grew to associate school with negative feelings. But I liked school because it gave me a purpose. Going to school, having to study hard, perform well, pass exams, get good grades, right? That was the job, you know? That was what I thought I was supposed to be doing as a kid. You know, it gave me fulfillment, it gave me a purpose, right? As a kid, your purpose is to go to school and study hard and get good grades, right? I liked doing sports as a kid because being on a team gave me a role, responsibility, to help make an impact in the success and overall dynamic of the team. That gave me a purpose, and it was fulfilling, right? And here I just got home. It's 9:10 p.m. Saturday night, right? I just got home from a 10-hour day and 11. Oh, dude, there's another one of these geyser things. That is so sick. I don't know what it's from. I just got home from like a 10 or 11-hour day. I don't even remember. And I was happy too. It wasn't supposed to be this long. One of my coworkers started feeling unwell, and I was really concerned and thought they were going to be going to the hospital. So I said, I will cover the rest of your shift. I will come in and work for you. So that's what I did. Happy to, absolutely, you know. And it's part of my responsibility. But again, everybody's like, dude, why do you like working here so much? Like, what is it? What do you need it for, you know? And I'm like, it's not about, you know, the monetary value of the money. It's not about how much I love this job. I do love it, don't get me wrong. But I feel so lost when I'm not at work. You know, I literally got home from today, my normal day, right? And I'm like, man, I wouldn't mind being back at work right now because, like, I don't know what to do with myself right now. You know, talked about this a few days ago. I titled the video something like, I can't relax, or I don't know how to relax anymore, or something along those lines. I'm sorry, I'm so tired, I don't even remember, you know? But, this is along the same lines, you know, but it's like, when I'm not at work, I feel lost. What am I supposed to do? I feel like my purpose is to be at work. And I know this is probably contradicting everything I just said, but maybe you relate to this, you know? Like, it's fulfilling. It was really fulfilling and rewarding knowing that, like, my coworker felt so thankful that I was able to come in and work for them, and they were able to go take care of themselves. Like, obviously, like, that is so important, you know? But they're like, I could try to figure it out, like, I'll try to tough it out, and I was like, I'm on my way, I need you to leave right now. Like, go take care of you before A, I drive you to the hospital myself, or B, I call your boyfriend and have them come drive you to the hospital, you know? I wasn't playing around, and I was like, no questions, like, not even a second of hesitation from me, you know? And again, that's just doing my job. It's not like I want to be the good guy to help out, but I'm like, no, absolutely, like, I care, you know, that's all it is. But I don't know, it's, things feel so much more fulfilling when you're, I guess, doing it for someone or something else, like, something bigger than yourself, you know? Like I said, I'm a musician. I enjoy playing music with other people. It's so much more fulfilling and rewarding than, you know, playing music by myself. When people come and listen to you and you're part of a whole group, you know, like, you matter, you know. And of course, it's cool to, like, stand out and do, like, your solo features or whatever, or just, like, you know, perform something by yourself, but it's not the same reward, you know. Let's see, I need to get down. I'm actually kind of surprised I made that because I couldn't see where the cursor, where the water was. Or maybe I'm just crazy, but that's just who I am, like, and it sucks that I'm relying on a job to give me a sense of purpose. But like, yeah, like I'm doing this journaling thing, and like, yeah, I feel good. I feel great. Like I know who I am, and it's not like that. But it's like if I didn't have this job right now, I don't know what my purpose in life would be. I'd probably figure it out. I'd probably go try a couple different things. I was trying to see if the plants have physics, and I think they do. I think about that a lot, and it makes me really thankful and grateful for the job I get to have, and how much I enjoy it. It helps me take it a little bit more serious at times when I need to, because you're like, yeah, if I screw up, I lose this, and what does life look like if I lose this? I don't even want to know. And I've been like this at every job. I'm like, yeah, I don't think I take it too seriously. It's just you can get another job, but it's like, yeah, I feel like I matter when I'm at work, and I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm a hard worker. Even as like a kid, I'm like always down. I left that other tree. I did not finish chopping it down. I was like, dude, like when I'm like actually like working hard, I'm sweating and having to do hard things, or I'm working towards a goal, and I can see the end. That's where I'm like, this is what I like, especially like physical labor. Like, yeah, it sucks, but I'm not one to shy away from it, I know I had growing up, my parents would always say, like, my dad would always say, he's like, you guys, me and my brother, he would always say, you guys are 10 times smarter than I am or ever will be. You guys need to get a good job that uses your brain and not your body, And my mom agreed, and to be honest, I was at Fortune 500 company. I was using my brain, but there were also parts where I was like, I had to physically endure a 12-hour shift of running around and standing outside in a suit with 110 degrees in the summer, and drive around all over the place. And I was like, yeah, it was kind of exhausting, but I would rather be outside doing all that stuff than inside working, sitting at a desk. I hated my desk. I even put my plaque up that's had my name on it. I left it in my drawer. I was like, I hate this thing. I left this tree hanging too, dude. What is wrong with me? Yeah, I'm really tired. My day started at 6. It ended at 7:15. Like 6:15 to 7:15 was my work day today. So I'm a little out of it. But here I am, working, and I'm doing a lot more, I guess. Well, it's about it. Honestly, it's a mixed bag. Half my work week is probably like chill, like administration duties, I don't get to work from home, but meetings and like scheduling and looking at a tablet, an iPad, a computer for a bit, right? Sitting down talking to people. The other half is a little bit more physical, right? And that's the part I enjoy. I enjoy the physical parts. I hate having to do anything else that's like, I guess using my brain. I'd rather, do all the other parts of the job. I wish the rain looked a little bit better. I thought I had a texture pack for Like gentler rain. Let's see if I can actually hold on now. Real time, real quick. Oh, come on. Okay, did it work? Could have sworn I had this. But the rain is super obtrusive right now with the shaders. Come on. You can do it. But yeah, I guess I just can't stand the thought of sitting at a desk, you know? I don't see a difference. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, dude, you literally just photobombed me. Oh, gosh. I don't see a difference at all. Is it worse? Actually, is it actually worse? I don't know. Oh, that my fish. I left my fish on the campfire. Dude, I'm so scatterbrained tonight. I apologize. I think it's actually glitching out. Or did the fish despawn? Did I lose it, dude? Looks like garbage. Anyways, you know, I think about that sometimes too. Like, what would like a good career like? What like if I could do anything right now, stop what I was doing? What I mean, yeah, who wouldn't? You know. And I'm just thinking, like, yeah, like, what's something like physically demanding I could do? Because I would feel fulfilled from that. You know, like being able to see like the start and end of something. Like physically out there is a lot more rewarding than to me looking at a computer screen and whatnot. And that's definitely not to say that I don't value people that have to do all that stuff, like work from a computer or anything like that. That's totally not what I'm saying. It's just for me. Like I've done it, and it's just, you know, it's just not for me. Okay, these guys won't leave me alone. They're actually terrifying at night. There's 3 of them. Okay, guys. Yeah, think about what I would want to do. I think if I could stop anything right now, I would want to be... I would really like to be an automotive journalist. Oh, thank goodness. You know, get to travel around the world, or maybe not the world, the country, you know, test drive and look at new cars and learn about them and write reviews. I would love that. Going out of college when I was in music school, my plan was to be a cruise ship musician for hire and do, you know, cruises about like a long-term one, like 3 months. And at the time I was like, that sounds awesome. You know, I was in college, so I was used to being away from my parents at that point. But I was like, you know, if I'm out of school, I don't want to force myself to be away from my family if I don't have to be. Like, I want to be on my own. I want to do my own thing, have my own thing going on. But if I have the power to be with them or near them, I will, you know. And I'm thankful I get to live in outside the city where they live, you know. I get to do my own thing. I get to come and go as I please and see them a few times a week. You know, like life is good. That is more than most people my age or just out there in the world can say, you know. So I don't want to take that for granted. And it's really sad and confuses me. I was talking to at this company barbecue yesterday. This guy, I was talking to him, this guy, and he was like, "Yeah, I lived actually like down the street from my parents." And we're talking about like what was it? Was it Easter? Was not long ago. He's like, "Yeah, I hadn't seen my parents since Christmas, and I saw them for Easter." And I'm like, he's like, "I live down the street from them," and I'm like, "Dude, what? That's crazy." He's like, "Yeah, they keep telling me to stop by, you know, at least a couple times a week, and I just don't." And I'm like, "Dude," I was like, "That breaks my heart." You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I guess moral of the story is I like working. Gives me purpose. I'm surprised that worked. You know, I remember even a year ago on YouTube, I was pretty big into streaming. I was streaming a few times a week. I wasn't doing recording videos or really anything like that. I made the occasional not scripted talking video, but I would sit down with a topic and write down bullet points, and I would just talk about it. That was my style. I never wrote like a full script. I just would write down, like, think about like a topic that was on my heart and write down like bullet points of, you know, things that I thought were meaningful. And would just talk that way. It kind of flowed like a conversation, you know. It's got its ups and downs, and it's you know, it has feeling to it, rather than like most of the scripted videos, which are great and, you know, powerful and impactful and stuff. But yeah, I was doing a lot of streaming a year ago, up until I got bronchitis, and that's when my streaming game came to an end. I think I would, well, now that I make videos every day, I don't know if I have the time, or to be honest, the energy to stream. But I don't know what I would stream in general, but I was not serious about streaming. My goal wasn't to stop everything and try to become a streamer, but I was passionate about it, and I really cared about it, and I enjoyed it and wanted to grow and get better at it. Man, I feel like the salmon are running away from me. My blinder. There it is. Where are... I think there... Isn't there one more salmon? No? I could have sworn I killed 3 or 4. Oh, hello. Man, the moon is bright. Hey, wait. The turtle egg's gone. Is this one of the turtles? Is this a baby turtle? Are these the same size? Did I miss it growing up? No, that's depressing. No, really? I missed a cute little baby turtle. Okay, wait. Why is the sun not up yet? That was 20 minutes. Actually, hold on now. Well, thank you so much for watching. Apologies for the lack of coherentness from me. I'm a little tired, man. But thank you. I hope you had a great day. I hope you enjoyed. I appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow.